All right. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations, hopefully out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopefully the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. All right. And what I want to get into this morning, is how the believers, are being preserved, all right, until the day of salvation, and is inspired by a precept, sent to me by the beloved brother Uriah out of the GMS Long Beach camp. And in 2 Timothy 4:18, it says, "And the Lord shall deliver me from every evil work." Okay, and we come to the times now where this devil, is in the midst, all right, of pushing out a lot of evil works, a lot of traps, a lot of snares, a lot of death, pretty much the Lord's allowing Esau to turn the earth into a death camp, man. Okay, you see it with the cultures. You already have death cultures. Then he put the juice in the mix, and now you got famine on the rise, and you got the economy collapsing. Okay, Esau, Edom, more pestilence, are gonna come. All right, but the Lord is gonna preserve His elect, man. When you read verse 18 again, it says, "And the Lord shall deliver me from every evil work, and will preserve me unto His heavenly kingdom, to whom be glory forever. Amen." Okay? So this is the Apostle Paul speaking on how he's going to be preserved, all right, from every evil, okay, unto the heavenly kingdom. Because even in death, all right, the elect are preserved. They sleep. Okay? And let's prove that. Even in death, man. We always got to touch it from every angle, man. And Apostle Paul, he made that statement. All right. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:13. It said, "But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren." Yeah, so Apostle Paul said, "I will not have you be ignorant." So we got to go into every angle of this thing, man. Because one will wonder, well, what about death? Even in death, the elect are preserved because Yahweh Shai reigns over death. See, that's the power we serve. Okay? The Heavenly Father gave Yahweh Shai the authority over death, man. You see? Yahweh Shai accomplished, what He accomplished in the flesh, being perfect and being that sacrifice, man. Okay? He received authority over death. Okay? And we got to understand these things going into these times, man. Okay? And said, "But I will not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope." Okay? Because a lot of our people, when they die, they're not going to come back until they're born again to the kingdom. They're going to have to chill for a minute, man. Okay? And these heathens, they're coming back into captivity. Okay? Eventually, our people that die, all right, not in Yahushua, the 2/3, the non-elect, okay, eventually they come back in the kingdom. The 2/3 of Israelites and the non-elect, eventually they're going to come back in the kingdom. But those that die in Yahushua are going to be right back. Okay? So even in death, we're preserved, man. It's just a trip to the spiritual realm, man, until Yahushua returns. And see, when the saints start dying, when the saints start being martyrs, man, when the believers start being martyrs, we at the door, man. We here. Yeah, that's the time where, any day now Yahushua can return, man, because the sea hip gonna be here. Because you speak about those being beheaded because they refused the MOTB. Okay? So war is already brewing. All right. So when believers start dying, you can best believe, man, that salvation is right there, man. Okay. When believers start dying for the testimony of Yahushua, okay. But we not dying hopeless, man. Okay. Our hope is in immortality, as the scriptures say. It said, "For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with Him, Okay, and is the Most High coming? No, he's coming by way of his son, Yahushua. Okay, so those that die in Yahushua will be on those chariots, man, resurrected, immortal. Okay, it said, "For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Yahushua shall rise first." Okay? So even those that die in Yahushua are preserved into what? The heavenly kingdom. Because when Yahushua entered this realm, that's the beginning of our eternal kingdom, man. Okay? Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we be with so shall we ever be with the Lord. Yeah, because that's gonna be the beginning of the eternal kingdom. Yahushua is always gonna have dominion, all right, after he comes and conquers the earth in righteousness, man. And the elect are being preserved for that, man. Okay? And it says, "Wherefore comfort one another with these words," man. And these are words of comfort, understanding what we're fighting for, understanding that we have the opportunity to obtain this, man. And the Lord is constantly showing us confirmation that he's dealing. The thing now is just keep going, man. Be diligent in these times, man. That's why the spirit is heavy on being diligent, man. And whatever, our lots are, man. Being diligent within those lots. Because what does diligence breed? It says Second Peter 1 and 10. It said, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye should never fall." So the Lord has put us in the race for salvation. Now it's time for us to give diligence on our part, man. As men giving diligence, okay, to this wisdom, man. Becoming wise in Yahushua. All right? After teach, man. Becoming the best teachers we can be, man. The best brothers we can be. Okay? The best leaders that we can be, man. Whatever, that whatever we're over, man. The Lord gave us to be an overseer of, man. Okay? Now, let's get this word diligent, man. Okay? And you sisters as well, man, because the scriptures say what? Women shall be saved in childbearing, which means what? The women gonna be saved for the purpose of being wise, man. So be diligent in that now. Tap into being a woman. Tap into being a wife, man. Tap into them skill sets, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. This is 2 Peter 2 and 10. It's the word diligence. All right. Diligence in the Greek is spoudazo, okay, which is to hasten, to make haste, okay. It says to exert oneself, okay, to endeavor, to give diligence, man. Let's get that word exert. Exert oneself, man. All right, it says to apply or bring to bear, to make a physical or mental effort. Okay, so we're all right instructed to what, man? Be diligent, was to exert ourselves in these things, man. To put labor into these things, man. To put time into this, man. All right, just some real blood, sweat, and tears. All right, that gotta go into this, man. So we max out our lots, man. Every brother according to the measure of faith. Okay, every sister according to her ability, man. Max out. Exhort ourselves in these things, man. Exert ourselves, man. Let's go here, and I end it here. I'm gonna make a quick lesson. All right, this is Isaiah 31 and 5. It says, "As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it." Okay? passing over, he will preserve it, because we're going to have to be in those chariots to be preserved from the destruction. So right now, he's preserving us by, protecting our minds from enchantments, keeping things that's, there's a hindrance to salvation away from us, man. He's making the path, he's making our path clear, the salvation. He's preserving us. The angels are dispatched, all right, amongst the believers to preserve them, all the wicked plots against us. The Lord is preserving us, man. And the ultimate preservation is going to be in those chariots, man, where we remove, all right, from the Lord's wrath, man, in those chambers, where he's going to physically remove us out the way and put us in those chambers, store us in those chambers, okay? We're going to be changed to immortal in the twinkling of an eye, okay? And why is he doing that? He's preserving the men to be rulers with him. Yahweh Shai is going to preserve the men to be rulers with him, and those women to be wives of those men, okay? So it's important that we be diligent in these things now. As we're being preserved now, okay? Don't let it be in vain. Hey, let's apply diligence, man. Let's exert ourselves in this thing, man. And it says, the defendant also he will deliver, and passing over it, he will preserve it. Turn ye unto him, from whom the children of Israel have deeply revolted. Okay? So as it was our mind to go away from the Lord, all right, in returning, let's go 10 times as hard, man. Because we all revolted. We all, guilty of sins unto death. But through Yahweh Shai we have life. So, let's make good on that life that has been given to us in Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? So Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified till the next time I say shalom.